Our top story tonight, anti-Korean sentiment in China is continuing to swell in retaliation to Seoul's decision to deploy the THAAD missile defense system on South Korean soil. In response, the South Korean embassy in China has set up a special task force to cope with the situation. Kwon Jang-ho starts us off.
The South Korean embassy in Beijing has revealed it convened a special team on Friday to protect its citizens and businesses affected by China's aggressive response to the upcoming THAAD deployment. After Korean residents and businesses faced threats of violence and boycotts, an embassy official said they were reviewing countermeasures. A system for the residents, businesses and the embassy to contact each other was said to be in the works, and in the meantime, a post on its website advised South Koreans to avoid visiting crowded areas or getting into altercations with locals. The South Korean government green-lit the deployment of the US anti-missile system last year, saying it was a necessary defensive measure against potential North Korean nuclear missile attacks. China expressed fierce opposition to the move, claiming it negatively affects its security interests and antagonizes Pyongyang. Although Beijing has said no official economic sanctions have been put in place against South Korea, which would break WTO international trade rules, certain actions against Korean businesses have caught the eye. Reports on Friday said that the Chinese National Tourism Agency was encouraging its travel agencies not to sell travel packages to South Korea starting from March 15th. There have also been calls for boycotts of South Korean companies and products, most notably against Lotte, who approved a land swap with the South Korean government to allow THAAD to be stationed on one of its golf courses. A small protest was seen outside of a Lotte department store on Friday in China's northeastern city of Shenyang, calling on the company to leave the country. Reports have also emerged of a school in northeastern China where students are being told not to buy Korean products. One teacher is reported to have told his students that Korea sold its own land to the US to bring danger to China and that South Korea was a patsy of the US. The South Korean government says it'll continue to communicate its position through diplomatic channels, while China warned its citizens to behave rationally and to abide by the law. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.